Welcome to Chainmail Day! I'm so excited! What if I get turned down just... Gosh, I'm so excited. Also hand cam. Goodness. If you're not familiar with Chainmail, it's like armor that you've heard of. You small little rings together like this. Hi, Fen! Hi! How are you today? I'm good? I'm very good. I'm very excited. I'm very nervous. I have some completed stuff and in progress stuff to like kind of show off. This is like a stretchy chainmail. I don't know if we're gonna finish it, but I'm working on this bag. But also I'm kind of figuring out along the way how to make it. We'll see if we actually get anywhere. It might just be kind of just vibes, and that's, I hope, okay. But if we get bored of bag, I'm working on this belt. It's got these dangly pieces I need to finish. So I need to make this a little twin. So I might work on that too. We'll see. But yeah, I'm very excited. But yeah. But for the most part, I imagine this will just kind of be a just chatting stream. Which is great. Because I'll be so honest, one of the big reasons I wanted to become a VTuber was just to practice talking. I feel like I'm really bad at talking. I just need to practice social skills. So this will force me to, and I think that's great. Gotta actually make sure I'm under the camera, huh? Heck yeah. Reasons I became a VTuber. I'm really bad at talking and I want to get better. Working overnight has caused my days off to be incredibly lonely at like 3 AM onwards. Especially like once all my friends go to sleep. So I was just like, I should do this. So I don't get like sad. Now I can meet people who are actually awake at the same time as I am. And then I became friends with Hyun, and he was not awake at this time. But that's okay. I can be awake at her time sometimes. But yeah, now we have... This is what's called a European 4-in-1. And a lot of generic, like, fantasy European armor is done with this kind of link. All of this is European 4-in-1. So most armor will just be, like, patches of this, essentially. But yeah, I'm just making a little bag for, like, maybe a little book. Nocturnal Souls Unite. You right. Yeah, I want to make a little book eventually for my LARP group that can hold spells. But then they just passed a playtest in my, my LARP system that makes it so the one spell I was having trouble with is, like, really simplified. So I don't know if I care that much about the spellbook anymore, but I'm still gonna finish the bag. I'm not focusing on these closures good enough. So, we have our 4-in-1. We'll, like, lay it like that. Take this open one that we have. Noom. And I failed to do a noom. Okay. Now we have 2 on there. Hi, Basil! Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, if you're sleepy, go sleep. I love you. Thank you for stopping by. Maybe I need to figure out how to string the... Because I got faux pearls to go on this belt, so I need to figure out how to string the pearls on. A lot of this is me figuring things out. And that's what's cool about Chainmail, is you kind of figure things out and it usually still looks good. but like, I used to crochet a lot, and I found that I couldn't just figure things out and it would still look good, and that frustrated me a lot of times. I kind of feel like I needed a very hands-on art form to do. So I was glad I found Chainmail. That's kind of why. I think I've mentioned this like vaguely on stream before, but have I? I don't know if I have. I have a condition called dermatillomania, which is essentially skin picking. Hence why I am wearing gloves, because I don't want to use scars. So I find having a very hands-on art like this is very relaxing and like very distracting, so I don't get like trigger myself and start doing stuff like that. Yeah. Chainmail, very slow process, and that's okay. I think doing it on stream would also be a lot of fun, because then I just get to like vibe and just do it and just go. I feel like when I do it like while watching TV shows, I tend to get like either distracted or I start making a lot of mistakes because of said distraction, probably. That? I heard this D with my hand. It becomes easier to see as the weave like kind of makes itself here. So we're gonna go 13 of these center rings in a row here. Then we'll add it onto the end of this one. If that becomes a bit too boring or something, we'll probably just switch to doing another one of these, which is called helms. Pretty cool. And hopefully I won't have to look up anything about how to do it. I'm pretty sure I understand it again. I don't know, it's one of those things where like you forget how to do it if you don't do it for a second. This got twisted. Oh no. Please don't get twisted. I don't have the brain space to fix it. Okay. See how it's laying like this? Instead of just flat, that means it got twisted somewhere. It's like pointing that way, and then it's like straight, and then it's pointing that way. That's wrong. This is incorrect right now, and I don't know what's incorrect right now. So the easiest way to fix that is just gonna be to undo it. It's pretty. Yeah! If you like watching people work with their hands as fast as they see the process, yay! Then I hope you enjoy this. / become hopelessly addicted to chainmail and join me. Okay, there we go. Thank you for saying it's pretty. I am... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take a sip of coffee because I'm still nervous. I will admit wholeheartedly with my whole chest that I am still nervous. If I stop typing, it's because I'm watching the focus. Heck yeah, we take those. I'm trying... Like, maybe I should move the camera closer, because it's like, you don't need to see this much of my owlbear mouse pad. That I think is actually just a card pad. But my mother gave it to me, so we take it. That's not it. This camera arm is awful and a pain in the ass. So then we close the ring. It can't slip off. Close now. Take another ring. Close it. And close now. Have an open ring here. We're gonna stick it on the end of our chain in the same direction that our other two have gone, or others have gone. Wanna do that? Wanna do that? On the end. And we'll lay like the others. We'll take our two close rings, put them there, and then we close. Rinse and repeat a gajillion times. And it's fantastic and relaxing. There's so many different ways to weave, too. Like this right here. This is a very similar style, called a European 6-in-1. So in each one of these middle rings, it's connected to 6 others. Whereas this one's the 4-in-1, so each one of these rings is connected to 4 others. So it's not as dense of a weave. Dream Cafe music sure out here with very relaxing bobs. Hands for free? Yeah, look at my hands. Just the fingers though. That's all you get, Rico. Oh, I gotta actually do it in frame. I'm like bringing my hands closer to me. Thank you. Come to the MettyDeschia stream. Hands, we do hands before we approach anywhere near affiliate. Don't you even worry about it. Yeah, Basil was here. They were announcing they're sleeping with their first message. That's okay, I want them to get sleep. How are you today, Rico? I hope you've had a good day. I just opened 2 rings instead of closing 2 rings. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Chilling after finishing all your tasks? Congrats. Into Vibe Town. And keep. Hey. I got this thing. That way. There we go. Now I'm big brain enough to figure how they're getting twisted. I am remembering how to do a skill that I've practiced for months. You guys proud of me? I am making a little bag right now. I'm making a little bag to go to war. Absolutely. But you can also like make jewelry. This little bracelet. Ah. I'm gonna make a little bag. I got a little gay bracelet. I love it. This is a belt I'm working on. It's in progress. A belt for Basil. They already know what's coming. But shh, don't tell them it's totally a surprise. I got a necklace. But yeah, you can make jewelry, you can make... Yeah, I saw this one person who like straight up made a full-on weighted blanket out of chainmail. I was like, holy cow. But yeah, I use this one a lot as a fidget. You see these rings? They're like kind of looser. Yeah. Like these get so cool because these are just aluminum. They're so like cold. It's so nice. And then they can be kind of quite heavy. But yeah, bracelets, great sensories. I don't particularly like the senses of this one, but that's so much of the rubber. Plus I don't really like the rubber bracelets. The rubber like tends to rip. I don't know if that's a supplier I'm using. It might be. But they're cool in its own right. Like, they're still stretchy bracelets made with, like, metal and rubber, so, like, it's still very cool. I want to make a headdress at some point, but I need to get, like, more supplementary things, like, more dangly things that aren't just chainmail stuff that I can, like, attach, like, big green stuff. Oh, no. Way. There we go. Maybe later on one of those with the spring. It kinda can pinch. You mean these ones? It's not quite... The metal doesn't, like, super lay against you. Most of the metal's actually pointed outwards. This is made for a smaller... It's not, like, actually fitting super great on my wrist. Pulling hairs. Yeah, I definitely had that issue with, the necklaces. But I think that comes down to a lot of how good are you at closing the rings. If you're not good at closing the rings, that's when you start actually getting things pulling your hair. And that comes down to how good is the chainmail artist you're working with or are. Alas, I am still a baby. I love it, and I'm happy to just take on whatever project sounds most interesting to me, even if they are technically too hard for my abilities. But I am still a baby. But yeah, like, this right here of closing the rings is, like, one of the most important skills you can do in chainmail. You don't want them sticking out on either side. You don't want to, like, bend the ring out of position. You want it as, like, flush as possible, too. That's not, like, focusing super great. I need to adjust the camera settings. Hi, Miltort! Miltort, you recognize this? I was sorry to say for a while. Yeah, no worries. Go sleep. I know you do early morning work stuffs. I appreciate you coming by. Heck yeah. One more thing I want to show you. Gay bracelet I made. I'm very proud of it. I'm very excited about it. It's like just the subtle amount of pride I like in my pride fashion. Ah! Hair in the way. Here we go. been counting, so now I have to recount. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more. So how's everybody been liking the blue sky transition? Out of curiosity. The migration of this time. The not first migration. Hope it sticks. Me too. I really do. Like, I'm slowly learning all the features and I'm like, oh wait, this slaps actually? Like, I don't know if I'll ever be able to actually, like, properly leave Twitter. Yeah, it's been comforting seeing how many more of my, like, followers here at the beginning are not bots. Yeah. I know I'm counting after every ring, but that is because I am just genuinely forgetting. If blue followers over Twitter will start again. Yeah. I don't know, I'm kind of at the point where I'm like counting up how many followers I think are currently bots on Twitter. And I'm just like, I think I'm already past that. Not that, like, followers necessarily matters, but, like, quality of followers does matter. But Twitter does still have Hune, so I'll probably just stay there at the very least because I value that relationship, so. Stay there too, because, I don't know, I think it's easy enough to just cross-post on both. And, I don't know, spend a day liking and replying to people on one, next day do the other, I don't know. 6, 9, 10, 12, one more. Oh. We'll see. Maybe I'll just get burnt out and ignore everything except Twitch entirely. I highly doubt it. But... yeah, that too. I don't know. I want to see what it looks like after the migration kind of cools off. I think that will be the big indicator. I don't think X is going down yet, but there's like so many times fuck this out, follow me here now, but they never make the change. Yeah. You need the bigger content creators that actually switch over, like do a full switch over, but it doesn't make business sense for them to switch over without like their followers following them, and the followers aren't going to follow them if they don't go. Okay, we have 13 now. Now what we're gonna do, we have our big sheet here, we have our little guy here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at these. They're all going this way, so we want to make sure these are all going the same way. There's been slowly bleeding, but I think this is a big wound. It's a really big wound. So we have this here. Is this right? Yes, it is. We're gonna slowly connect it. Do is we yoink, yoink, go yoink, yoink. There we go. And that's our first combination link right there. When we add this next link, we want to make sure it's still going through this last one that the first string that we put on goes through. So we go through here and here. Go over here. And we make sure it goes on this one. And do it again here. Hey, don't pick things up. No, you are, Finn. There, it is now attached. Trying to remember to stay in frame. Oh no, I think I used to work on like a much smaller table, so I ended up like just having my supplies on the table, then like working over my body, which like doesn't work when I actually want to like do something like this. So whoops. Trained myself a bad habit there. That's not good for my posture, the weave like that. Like, at all. I'm trying to like remember to straighten my back here. I feel like I have worse posture when I'm chainmailing than I do when I'm gaming, which I don't know, I feel like is saying something. Did anyone? Oh no! There was an alert, but when I added the hand cam, it went under it. No! I layered things wrong. I don't know. Nafia VT. Nafila. Oh, that's the guinea pig! That's the guinea pig VTuber! Oh, she's so sweet. If you're actually here right now, hi, thank you so much. Guinea pigs are super cool. I grew up on a little hobby farm that had a lot of guinea pigs. I need to relayer OBS stuff because that can't happen actually. Hey, fun fact, that's not allowed. Is that right? Is that how we do things? Okay, I think that's how it happens. Here we go. And I got distracted, so of course I messed everything up. Oh gosh. It's been lost to the abyss. Okay, we got it back. We saved it. Anyways, I need to, at some point, slide into Miss Nafila's DMs and be like, do you want to talk about guinea pigs with me? Anyways, more Medi lore. Yeah, I grew up on a little hobby farm. We mostly just had animals, but my mom had a little greenhouse after, like, when I was later in high school, but since I was, like, later in high school and I had, like, a job and I was doing other things, I, like, didn't really interact with it that much. but we had pigs, we had goats, we had rabbits, we had guinea pigs, all kinds of birds. My favorite were pigeons, though. Tragically enough, we only had sheep for like a few years because my mom was allergic. Like, more allergic to sheep than she was other animals, because she was allergic to all of her animals. Except the chickens, which she couldn't eat because she was allergic to their meat. What is going on over here? There we go. Like, she was allergic to the wool. Yeah. Like, she could eat them. She could eat all of our animals except the chickens, and she couldn't technically be around any of our animals except the chickens. Didn't stop her for anything except sheep. Except for the few years I was raising market sheep. But I am really bad at raising sheep for market because I get attached to sheep. And goats. I was bad at raising goats for market too. Could do chickens. Oh, our mouse been popping up on my TikTok. Ooh, what kind? There's this one lady on TikTok who owns a cow that like lives in her house. I don't know. She has a really cute cow that's like essentially a pet. And then someone with a potbelly pig. Oh, we did have pigs! I forgot we also had pigs. Sheep, goats, cows, pigs. Nice. We had this one pig. She kept... Makes me feel conflicted. We had this one pig that she was really good at not getting in the trailer that would take her to you-know-where. So we ended up keeping her for an extra year, which sucked because pigs are really smart, and she was getting really big, which made it really hard to keep her in her pen. So she would just go on walkabouts and like go to our neighbors' houses and keep people trapped in their houses because they were afraid, because the one pig for 100 miles was somehow at their doorstep. Thousand baby pigs are cute as well, but I'd run out of money at some point. True! I'm doing pretty good. How are you? We're just doing chainmail. We're making a little bag. Oh, that's very sweet of you to say. I hope your day isn't too bad, but if you need cheering up, I'll know then. Oh my gosh, what did I do here? Did I mess it up? Yes, I did. How did I mess it up? I feel silly here. What did I do? I don't know. I know it's just like went through holes in the wrong way. I know that's what happened, but something isn't laying right. Wait, now it's laying right. Okay. If you just play with it long enough, it works. That's my secret to chainmail. Mm-hmm. Added onto the wrong ring, Metty. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Also, RFN, you should send me some of those cute critter TikToks. I need more to grace my life. Oh. Did I do something wrong? I feel like I did something wrong, but I don't know what. I think I just need to add another here. Yes, I will. I also love cat TikToks. Yes! Did I? I think I just need to add it. Did I just miscount? I think that's all I did. I'm just hoping there's not like a doubled up somewhere in here. Knowing my luck, that's what happened. Creatures under the desk. Also, I feel really bad. Because, like, I think I kind of was like, hey, Arfin, show me Kara one time. And I'm sorry if you felt pressured about that, but then also at the same time, it's like, I don't want to show pictures of my own creature. I feel bad about that. And I hope that is okay. But I know my mom has posted a lot of pictures of the creature on Facebook, and that would be fine if, like, my creature looked like any other dog, but she is genuinely a very unique looking creature. Okay, you're the doting type of lish. Okay. That does make me feel better. But I think we do have an opportunity for a funny bit here. And that's, I'm just gonna keep calling her the creature, which is not her name. And I'm just gonna leave you guys to speculate what perhaps she could look like. And then I'm gonna mix in truths and lies about what she looks like. A dog. She's not. She is ugly. But, like, she's not. I've gotten very mixed opinions. Her coat type isn't right. She's not like a long hair or a wire hair dog, like at all. She's like a weird mix of the two. I want to get a Pet Harris or Gossip Hawk. I don't know what either of those are. I would love for you to tell me though. They're hyper smart. Okay, no. Are they like a type of bird? Goss. Oh, okay. I'm looking these up. Gosshawk. My keyboard's to my left and not in front of me. Oh, these guys. Oh, they're so pretty. Autocorrect, yeah, that's how it'd be. Oh my gosh, those are so pretty. What's that, Fen? Hey. Okay, but one day I need you to commission, like, art of yourself, of your tiny little model riding a bear. Please, 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 please. smart, if not smarter than a cockatoo. Holy cow. Those are smart birds. We have made this sheet a little bigger. Good job, squad. Now let's do it again. Get an otter. They can learn sign language? Holy cow. What would you do with an otter? Here you go. Very valid. I want to get pigeons again. I just want to have a little aviary. Otters are so cute. Not counting river otters. Yeah. %, smarter than cockatoo, though. Good. Cockatoos need to be brought down a peg. Maybe. Okay. Okay. But, okay. Floating down the river, little apple, holding hands with otter. Yes, I am just imagining all your personas with all these creatures. Maybe for code, like, it's a goshawk, like, hacking into a mainframe or something. And Rigo is holding hands on an otter, belly up. And then Arafin, little Faye, is riding on the back of a bear. And that's my headcanon of pets. Bears, hawks, hunts in packs naturally. Holy cow. There's not a lot of birds that actually do that. That's really cool. A whole team of animal mascots. Friend of the forest coming through. Ooh. We love a fellow item-wheeling creature. We'll probably add another strand onto the bag here. And if it's not the right length yet, I'm probably gonna switch projects to one of these. Because, I don't know, European 4-in-1 is not interesting to do, in my opinion. The main reason I wanted to make this bag is I eventually want to make a little scale mail lid for it. So I wanted to use an excuse to work with scale mail, because scale mail's pretty. I don't necessarily like the scales I got, though. Oh gosh, what did I mess up here? What did I mess up here? I didn't mess up. Wait. Okay, Spotify is on this channel, right? Okay, it is. I was like about to be very worried. Decided your marks? Oh gosh, I hope this isn't a reference to a previous conversation. People with hawks hunting? Oh, like falconry? Oh, your Oshi marks! Yo! Falconry is legitimately so cool. Is very cool that people are still actively engaging with it as a hobby. So your Oshi marks are spade and black cats? Heck yeah. I'm very happy for you, Fen. I wonder how, like, modern people get into falconry. The first model was a black cat. I do remember watching that video. I'll be so honest, I stalked your Twitter for so long before I finally got into one of your streams. Awesome. Thanks. The Bravo type away. Oh, I got it. They're very sleek as far as birds go. Get dunked on, Fen. Okay, I got just my headphones. They're pulling on my hair. There we go. I have been saved from the hair pulling head. On one hand, I want to make armor. On the other hand, I don't want to do this weave for months to make an armor. I don't know, I just don't like this that much. Like, if it's a lead up to another weave, like, technically this uses this weave as a base, and then I add more stuff to it to make it look different. Like, that wasn't too bad. Like, that was fun. I don't know, something about just, oh, I'm just gonna be doing this for hours. Like, thinking about doing that for a whole suit of armor is not exciting, and also I messed it up again. Maybe it's the size that's making my brain hurt. There you go. I think I fixed it. The thing is, with hawks, I don't want to get one right now because what if someone attacks me? Like, what if one of the hawks attacks you? Or what if someone who wants your hawk attacks you? They're called goshawks because they can kill a goose. Oh. Thank you for the trivia. It's very cool. Do I have it laying correct yet? The answer is by fixing it. I fricked it up again. Okay. I understand basic pattern recognition. It's true. Very true. Back on ye old farm, our biggest enemy were corvids, because they are another bird that would have no qualms about They're another, like, category bird that I have no qualms about killing. Animals. Come on, Maddie, don't get sloppy with closures now. Only been to a true farm once. Well, what was your experience, Sarah RFN? And this bird can eat snakes. Like, what's the max size snake? The donkeys loved me. If you're gonna have one animal love you, it better be donkeys. You know what? Donkeys are great. Donkeys. Sheeps bleed at me. Yeah, we tend to do that. Goats were indifferent, but let me give him pats. Yeah. Meddy story time, that's not really a story time because it's only like a sentence long. One time when I was like in 3rd grade, I had to honestly tell one of my teachers that a goat did eat my homework. They did not believe me until I handed them the remaining tattered pieces. The slobbered, crunched up pieces that were remaining. Micro story time, yeah. I still did keep doing homework in the shed because I found it relaxing. I did do it on the other side of the gate, starting then though. There's a type of hyper-intelligent cockatoo parrot that's, like, known to us. Parrots and cockatoos are... they're cool, but they're kind of demons. Had one cockatoo that would, like, bite my head when I was, like, trying to get ready to go outside. Because it was, like, right next to our entryway. The gray I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah. Like all birds. I am including my favorite bird in this, and that's pigeons. But most birds are assholes. When a pet cockatoo would bite pet people only have food for yeah. Squirrels are assholes. What have squirrels done to wrong you specifically, if I may ask? That feels like there's a story there. Sit there and taunt Kara. Not the pupper. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hope you're ready to hear Metty counting over and over again as she forgets basic math. Basic numbers. Hear them chuckling. They're chittering at Kara. Yeah, squirrels do that. Did a great cockatoo from Africa. Oh, your friend? They always stay right inside of her. It's cute. Yeah, corvids would do that. I apologize saying corvids because of necessarily kind of more hometown hiding. Home state hiding. There we go. The corvids would one would tease our guard dog, and then when he'd go to chase that away, the other ones would come and steal his food. Animals can be assholes. It would burn wood sticks like a pencil? Oh my gosh. That is so cool. Arson bird. Arson bird. It's the ashes? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's still not the right length, is it? That's nowhere near the right length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it was like 13 before, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, okay, sure. 14. The ash of their face. Oh my gosh, RFN. Yeah, I think now we have Chainmail. I think Medi stream schedule is continuously inconsistent because that's how hospital work be. Sorry, y'all. It'll always be around this time. Most Wednesdays and Thursday nights, aka Thursday mornings and Friday mornings. But hope to do this once a week. I'm gonna be trying to do for RFN, Hoon, Basilia, and I are trying to do consistent-ish collabs Tuesdays, from my understanding. That's what we're doing RFN. And then I want to settle on a main game. Yeah. I want to settle on a main game. But it's gotta be a game I know I can do for a long time. And the games I know I can do that with are definitely gacha games. But I don't want it to be one of my current gacha games. So I'm thinking Tuesday collabs. Yeah! Yeah! Consistent-ish collabs from RFN, Hyun, Basil, and Medi. We are continuously screaming games at each other that we want to play, so we might as well just do it on a regular basis. So I'm thinking as far as like a consistent-ish game for a third stream every week, like Infinity Nikki looks good. We'll see if like I can actually stick with it. You need to do Uno, watch us rage at each other. Oh, I get so competitive in Uno. Let's do Uno. Oh, that'll be great. The worst thing the bird do is burn sulfur to make charcoal. Saltpeter? What is this bird doing? Is this still all your friends' birds? Friends' bird? Not birds. Gunpowder? I feel like you're joshing me. Is birds making gunpowder? I'm gonna... You're not joshing me. I just killed myself that time? Oh my gosh. Accidentally. Well, yeah. Wait. These aren't facing the right way. My Medi senses are tingling. Got it. Gotta actually check their... Yep, they're not facing the right way. There we go. Ring's not gonna go on properly if I try to force it. Like... I gotta find a way to position my hand so you can actually see. Like, I'm sure you guys can see this okay, like the actual plier part, but like when you're hooking the rings, that's like the cool part. Anyways, Infinity Nikki, maybe. Otherwise, like, cozy gacha games, there's like none that really I think could do for a really long time that I'm not already playing and just don't want to start like a Medi account on or change like my current name. There's like some things I'm like, this is tied to my previous online identity. Not even previous, it's like one I still actively use, it's just not Medi. And I don't necessarily want it tied to Medi. So, Genshin's in that camp where it's like, I'm never gonna probably start a Medi file because I just don't want to catch up on Genshin on another account. And I don't think I have the energy to play 2 accounts. I've tried it, I don't do it. I can't do it. But there is a Hoyoverse creature collector that's rumored. That could be cool. Catching up would take months, right? Like, I can't do that. And then, like, if I want to stay active on my other account, which I used to put money into, I don't anymore. But I used to. And, like, so that account's still very valuable and sentimental to me. Like, I don't know, I just can't do that. I didn't feel like a lot of money. But, like, when my birthday would roll around, I'd be like, I had a little bit of money. You were looking at birds? Oh, okay. More birds. What did you say? Oh, I was talking about gachas and how I wouldn't want to be able to do both. I wouldn't want to have 2 Genshin accounts going with my main file and that I used to put money into. I don't anymore. And a new Meti file. So 3 candidates right now for what would be a consistent game, but 2 of them are like a year out. I have started Wuwa, but I like fell off in 1.0. That's the other issue with both Genshin and Wuwa, is I don't know if they're like cozy enough. Genshin at least has more like the cozy aesthetics, but I don't think I would consider it cozy personally. But that was another part of like what I really wanted to do with this channel. Because I really wanted to do like late night cozy games. That were either like relaxing or like you could just put on in the background and like fall asleep to. Like, I don't know, I kind of really, going into this, I really wanted to have like a solid brand. Sorry. No, you're sounding like Basil. Basil's been begging me to, and I keep telling them that we can do like a collab thing where they tell me, where they teach me. Smartest bird, cannon bar, Corella. Is the current I don't like farming games. That is my problem. I have tried time and time again to get into farming games, and I just can't. It is hard. Mars bird. Okay, another bird to look up. I will grab the keyboard. This, oh, it's a type of cockatoo. Cringe. Okay. We forgot about No Man's Sky. Oh! You gotta do No Man's Sky. But hunting is near threatened. Tragic. That is unfortunate. I may hate cockatoos and parrots, but I don't necessarily want them extinct. No Man's Sky. We also gotta, on like weeks where I don't work a kajillion days, RFN, we should probably find some time for Asuka too, separately. If we want to get back to Asuka, you do not have to feel compelled if you do not want to. Separately from collab streams though. Unless we want to save that for like weeks both Basil and Hune can't make it. We need to kill Fenrir. That is our final goal. You're right, you're right. And find caves? Yeah, you're right. You're right, you're right. How is this looking lengthwise? Phone for scale. I want it a little bigger. We'll probably have to do one more row. Two more because it's gonna have to curve to the front too. Well, we put too much. True. Go Hoot Hoot. An owl? Or the Pokemon Hoot Hoot? Kinda sad I don't like Hoot Hoot, the Pokemon, as much as I did growing up. I don't like its shape. Like the owl. Gotcha. What's it winning on the Smart Bird contest? I think streaming channel is also forcing me to go a bit slower, which is like making my hands hurt less. Which is nice too. Are all the humanoid Pokemon the result of hybrids? There's a separate theory that all the humans are Pokemon. There is, but there's already like so many Pokemon that were just humans at one point. Like, in one of the Pokedex entries, Kadabra is just straight up a boy that got turned into a Pokemon. In my hearts, yes. We can always evolve and change and grow. And become even better versions of ourselves. New leaks confirm it. If I get a bird, I'll teach it the Agmex. Ooh, that's so aesthetic, though. Oh, I should add... Sorry, thinking out loud. I should add Blue Sky to Twitch. I should add my card to Twitch, too, instead of just adding all my socials. Like, imagine a bird that can do better maths than you. Not a high bar, I'm not good at maths. I picked psychology for my college degree, so I didn't have to do maths. They didn't tell me you had to do statistics instead. I should not have passed statistics, I'll be so honest. Psychological, yeah. I work in a psych ward. Kids. It is interesting. It is honestly my favorite job I've ever had. I'm not a psychologist. I don't have like that many degrees. I just have my bachelor's. I want to get a master's, but I don't want to go all the way to a doctorate. Cause school and me, we can get along. I do reading, but never classes. That's fair. Alright. After we do this, do we switch to a different thing, or are we gonna keep doing this? Because now that I'm almost done with the back, I'm like, I could go either way. It's just the back of the piece, though. Wait. I think this got turned around. Don't do this to me, Chainmail. We're so close to the end. Okay. We fixed it. We saved it. Oh, this song starts off interesting. A cup of tea after the rain. Oh no, we switched off of my definitely. Okay, this is an interesting song, but I don't know how good copyright it is, so I'm gonna go back to what I know is copyright fine. Why doesn't it? Okay. This thing just often for most cockatoos is the intelligence. Birds are so freaking smart. There we go. Okay, one more. One more. Post it over here too. Okay, there we go. Back to your point of doing reading, Fen. Totally valid to just learn on your own. Especially since classes can be so expensive in the US. One day I hope we do get back to a point of like where it is affordable just to do classes for fun. But right now, you have to be like in a very specific position to do something like that. Phone check. Yeah, I think we're gonna need 2 more. One that actually like covers the whole length, and then another one so I can actually like curve over. Yeah, we'll just keep going on this. I've been procrastinating on this for so long. But I know once I have it during LARP, I'm gonna feel so cool. Okay. Metty's Guide to LARPing. Just do it. Just do it. If you want to just do the combat portions, there's high combat LARPs. And a lot of them are very friendly. There's a lot of, like, the actual, like, role-playing stuff. That's gonna be, like, weekend community stuff. Yeah, Rigo, just do it! Hold on, I can just do it! There we go. I can communicate with my hands. I should be talking more with my hands! I make so many, like, expressions and things with my hand on stream, and then nobody can see it. And it sucks. It sucks so much. But now you guys can see. I have hands. I do, like, thumbs up all the time, and no one sees them. Anyways, yeah, like, a lot of the roleplay stuff, that's gonna be, like, weekend events. You can find, like, castles or something that just hold, like, weekend events and stuff. I found the easiest way was to find, in the US, there's, like, 3 primary systems. There's Belagarth, there's Dagor here, and there's Amtgard. They all have, like, slight differences. Just read through some of, like, their rules, find something you like, and just find your local park, and just go. They are so newbie friendly, or at least my park was so newbie friendly. They were so sweet. They had loner gear until I could get my own, and, like, I still use some of the loner gear. Was my favorite animal? I don't know. Probably, my brain still just wants to say pigeon. But I think that's just because I've talked a lot about pigeons tonight. Anyways. Yeah, use the loner gear. They'll let you use it until you get your own stuff. Ben has a whole list. But at least Dagger here and Amtgard have, like, maps on their sites, so you can find the closest park to you. And where you live, Ben, there's gotta be so many parks. That's sweet of you, Code. But yeah, my advice to you, Arfen, just go LARP. Amped Guard, at the very least, which is what I do, there is still role-playing opportunities. They're more combat, low immersion LARPs. So we aren't role-playing like every weekend. But you are absolutely like permitted to if you want to. Like they do say like, hey, if you want to, go for it. Mm. Is your favorite animal the goshawk? Or do you have a different favorite animal? Or some birds? Da, da, da. Goshawk, okay. Oh, here's some ASMR for you. You can't really hear it? No, there we go. No, that was my voice. Dang it. Cringe. Smart and deadly. Perfect. Well, I tried. Tried to get you all to hear it. Smart, so deadly, so demure. I was very mindful of you, Pen. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's not laying right. You right there, it's not laying right. That's what we call cringe. That's what we call Maddie's just gonna play with it until it works. Okay. That did not work. I think a part of my issue is I learned with like much smaller rings. So now I'm working on bigger rings, like they get tangled a lot easier. So I'm like not good at like keeping that from happening. Did I just make it worse? That is impressive. Alrighty. Stay safe, get hydrated. Here we go? No. Still not. Guys, you understand what I mean? Okay, you can't actually. Maybe kind of. One's pointing that way, and the others are pointing this way on the center rings here. Here we go. Yeah! I have brain cells! Let's go! Okay, I'm just gonna let the end tangle itself however much it wants, and I'll fix it at the end instead of fixing it a billion times while I'm going through. That makes more sense to me. There's people who, like, when they chainmail, they straight up just, like, keep it on the table, and, like, every time I think about it, that sounds easier. Then I try to do it, and it just doesn't feel right. I wonder if, like, I'd get better results if I didn't do that. Picking it up just feels so much more natural to me. Welcome back. Guess what, RFN? Guess what you missed? I added one segment. Are you amazed? Ah. I have so many chainmail things I want to make. Fast hands. It was a totally personal record. Okay, I dropped one. I don't know where it went. I was kind of thinking earlier, maybe on chainmail streams we have like a dropped ring on the floor counter, but I haven't actually dropped any. I'm proud of myself. Usually I'm like finding them weeks on the floor after I do a chainmail session. I found a rubber one in my couch the other day, and I haven't like done a rubber one in like a couple of months since the last ones I posted on Twitter. There's a closed one. Did I just ruin that? I didn't hear one hit the ground. I don't know. That's not close enough, and that's not close enough, so I'm not gonna put those on like that. That would be a disservice to myself. And now I'm gonna start playing them all over the place. What's the biggest thing I want to make? So in the Amp Guard playtest they just started, monks, which is the class I play, can now wear 1 point of armor. So I need to make myself armor. I want to make a scale mail suit, or scale mail tunic, essentially. I think it's gonna be like zombie proof. Yes. I think I want to like get it super intricate and have like my heraldry on there, like made out of the scales. If you don't know what scales are, hold on, let me grab them. Model's gonna be wonky for a sec. Okay, so these are the only scales I have right now. They're essentially these. These are clear ones I have that I'm gonna put on like the front of this bag. Basically you lay them, you'll connect the holes with chain. They get laid like, not like that, like this. This. Get laid like that. At least modern scale. This isn't how like historical medieval scale mail would have been. But yeah, they're very cool. They make a really nice sound when you like. These are pretty big, so I don't know if they'll make a really nice sound. I haven't had a chance to work with scale mail. This is gonna be my practice piece. But in theory, it's just this weave, but with scales in the center. So it'd be like boop, boop, boop. In theory. Okay, mail's gonna. Yeah, exactly like those. Those like those fuzzy ones, those are scale mail. But yeah, you get people who make like entire armor out of that. That's what I want to do. But I think that's gonna take some design work on my end to be able to like have my heraldry on there properly. I want a pair. Yeah, I kind of do too. So maybe I'll just make a pauldron to start with, like a shoulder pauldron. Like those are nice too, and then you can still do the jingle jangle with just your shoulder. Plus, I think armor and scale, or at least scale mail, like those pieces are kind of like easy enough to do in chunks. You can do like your pauldrons, you can do like your chest piece separately from like your bottom half of your torso. And it'll still look like really cool. I think. You definitely can with chainmail. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to with scale mail. Probably adjust the fit a bit though, with adding that extra weight. I'll have to look into it more. Yeah, I want to make a really big full body, like, not full body, I don't necessarily want it to cover my legs. Because being small and agile is like one of my good points as a fighter in LARPing. Not small, agile. Dexterous. But for now, depending on how this scale mail goes, I'll either do... Well, I need to finish this belt before I move on to anything else. And then I want to do a headpiece at some point. Probably be a tanky class. Yeah, there's... Let's see, there's warrior. Barbarians are pretty cool. There's paladin and anti-paladin. They were trying to change, so I don't know if they're part of the playtest they're doing right now. Also, disclaimer, while I'm speaking like this, I'm talking about Amped Guard. Because that's what I'm familiar with. There is paladin and anti-paladin. But they are... they currently on their official rule set are locked behind level 6 in another class. But I know in one of the past rule votes, I don't know if it got passed or not. I'd have to double check. They were trying to push it so new players could play paladin and anti-paladin. I think that's the other reason I want to make a scale armor is because after I max out monk, I think assassin, I want to try anti-paladin, and scale mail armor will give me enough, should give me enough points for armor points for paladin, anti-paladin, not paladin, paladin, for full evil here. Wahaha. You believe that Metty is evil, like me? What movie? What movie? Oh, yeah. I've had, since I started LARPing, I've had more movies recommended to me than any other period in my life. I'm bad at watching movies. The LARPing horror movie, yeah. I do remember talking about it now. One of my coworkers suggested, I think it was role models to me. Looking at it, like, its reviews don't, like, look great. But also, kind of morbidly curious. Like, maybe it's just so bad it's good movie? I don't know. It's an okay movie? Okay. If it's mid, then I don't think it's probably worth. Like, so bad it's good is another thing. Paul Rudd is a gem. This is true. Where are we at? 437? Whoa! Time flies when you're having fun. Genuinely thank y'all for just sitting here and vibing with me. I do appreciate it. Chainmail is one of those things that's like continuously made me giddy for months since I started doing it. I feel like a little kid every time I like order like some rings or something. I get to like run to the mailbox and get some and like see that they're here. Nice good times? Heck yeah. We go for vibes. I didn't manage to not throw it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. One more. I'm gonna take a quick hand break before I attach this. A quick one. My hand's not hurting yet, but I also want to keep it from hurting. Off the neck. Hydrate. Have the model freak out because I put a giant coffee cup in front of my mouth. Alright. Catch this piece now. Okay. Not facing the same way. And we'll wiggle it around. back to thought dumping about continuous game. As far as I can see it, for a continuous gacha game, there's 3 options, but 2 of them are like more than a year out, so they're not really like options. That would be the Hoyoverse Creature Collector, the rumored Hoyoverse Animal Crossing like, or Infinity Nikki, which is a dress-up open world gacha. But like, I would love it if Palia could have been that for me, but played one stream of Palia and I did not feel an urge to come back at all. Like, I even thought, I was like, oh, I want to come back to this, and then I never wanted to again. It is the farming game curse. You forgot about that? Right? Right? I think it was even, like, a fun stream. But, like, I just did not want to play Palia. I don't know if, the start was just, like, kind of slower, which is, like, fine. Like, Wuwa and Genshin are cozy when you can steamroll the content and most of what you're doing is just kind of muscle memory clearing content. But you're not going to actually clear any of, like, the actual hard content doing that. Eversoul's cozy, but it's such a niche game. I love it, but it's such a niche game, and it's also, like, so... It's not, like, so horny, but it's just so obviously for that. Not horny, but it's not, like, bad or anything. It's just all attractive ladies. Which is fun to play on my own, but, like, I don't think I could comfortably stream that. Go horny. If you need a woman game, yay, I love women. Eversoul is the way to go. Except when it's not. Again, that brings up the I don't really want to start a new file of an AFK game where most of the content is just you waiting for things. That's stinky. Why is this wrong? Oh, I put it through the center. Here is a common mistake. See here, I was weaving the two together. I accidentally put this ring through this center ring of this strand rather than this ring. Don't do that if you decide you want a chainmail. Or at least keep an eye out for it, because it will mess up the whole weave. Luckily, you can just kind of open it, open ring, wiggle it out somehow. I also need to go, for upcoming projects, I need to go kind of crazy. I kind of want to make a bunch of stuff for Christmas presents. Fun fact, making your Christmas presents for people is much cheaper. Buy them. True facts with MettyDeschia. This year my family's getting food since I am based. No, that's so good. Do you bake or do you cook? Out of curiosity. What did I mess up? Okay, nothing too bad. Cook? Okay. That's cool. I would... What sort of things do you like to cook? Patience for baking? That's fair. What's your, like, favorite dish to cook, specifically? Pasta, steaks, and shrimp? Ooh! Got some surf and turf. Japanese curry? Ooh. Yum, yum. Yum. Pork belly. Been looking up salmon recipes and pork belly. Pork belly is so good. No, I'm sure your family's gonna love that. And if they don't, I'm gonna fight them and steal their food. I'll hit them with my foam sword. Used to work at the pet hotel. I make own it. Oh. Oh. That's amazing. That's adorable. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that so much. That crack. I've experimented cooking those sometimes. Yeah, but that's like part of the joy of cooking is like finding what is and isn't good or like learning from your mistakes. Like baking's very precise and cool. But I feel like you have a lot, not a lot, but like less room for experimentation at the start. Did I make it too short again? No. No, I didn't. Yeah. So you get to decorate the baking. Then it's also art. But no, baking is very precise. You really shouldn't mess with it too much till you understand, like, the basics. No, I did make this too short. How do I keep doing this? Did I? Yes. That's impressive that I managed to do it again. Metty can't count. Metty can't count. That's okay. That's the other thing about chainmail versus crocheting. Easier to fix things like this. Not to knock on crocheting, it's very cool, and I'm very happy for people that like to do it. It was something I tried for years and years. I would come back to it, and I would quit, and I would come back to it, and I would quit. It's just did not work for me. Like, I think Basil full on knits. That's very cool. Me too. But something about like staring at like the same color of yarn for an extended project doesn't work for me, but staring at the same color of metal for an extended project does make sense to me. But that's just how my brain works. And everybody's brain works differently, and that's cool and great. Why Metty started streaming part kajillion. I feel very weird talking about myself. And I still feel that kind of here, but I'm just like keep screaming in my brain. This is your stream, you're allowed to talk about yourself. We're working on it. It's a work in progress. Thank you. It's work in progress, but we're getting there. And like, if you guys hate it, you can leave and I won't be like upset. But also, I trust that maybe you won't, because you're very cool and you haven't left yet. And again, fine if you do. I'm not gonna begrudge anyone that. Alright, phone test. Okay, yeah, I think with one more, we'll have enough leeway. Yeah. Because you guys are cool and amazing. Wait, this way. I can't do it this way. I gotta do it this way. There you go. Or this one. Wait. Having to figure out where to put fingers for the camera is breaking my head. One more row. And then lid. So, general idea is there's a little bit of leeway on each side so it can kind of wrap up. And then this actually goes on a belt. This is kind of just a loop. This goes on a belt that I have fitted. So, it'll be like whoop, it'll be like whoop, it'll be like whoop, and we'll have a lid. We still need the front, which I think I want to make it a bit shorter. So like, whatever's inside still stays inside. But like, I can still like grab it and pull it out this way rather than having to pull it straight up. I think that makes sense in my brain. Chainmail! Wait. Something's wrong here. I didn't make that last strand too small. I put it on wrong. The crochet, I wouldn't have noticed that until I was much further in the project and I'd already ruined everything. Does that fix it? Does that fix it? The answer may surprise you. Because the answer is no. Okay, is that better? Yes, that's better. Now it's the letter 8 size. Rectangle. We just do this 20,000 more times, then we'll have a tunic. Right? Just go for a tunic right now? No, we don't. I don't have the right space for that. Okay. No, I'm gonna get this back done. I think that's gonna be great for my brain if I get this back done. That would be impressive. One day, we hit affiliate, and then, like, a goal or something is do a tunic. I just opened 2 rings instead of closing 2 rings. Cool, cool, cool. I might need the grill to pile too. I need to actually grab a few more rings. I'm gonna just double check we're still on good copyright music. Yeah. Thank you, Stream Cafe Music. They're very cool. The reason I'm being so anal about making sure it's like good copyright music, I don't understand the rules, so I'm just gonna follow them egregiously as best as I can, so I don't want even like any room for errors. So I'm just gonna go out of my way to find the music that I know is gonna be okay. Yeah, like, I don't get it. What music is and isn't okay. So I'm just gonna, like, go for people that advertise that their music is okay. Like, Stream Cafe Music, who we listen to, like, specifically are like, yeah, no, our music is for streams. And we make it for VTubers specifically, I think. Is one of the things they say on their YouTube. I'm like, you know what? Based, love that. Why use classical exactly? Like, I ain't trying to get hit with that, especially while just like starting out and just like being a little baby YouTuber. I'm just a little guy, you know. If I get copyright strikes because I don't understand the system, I'm just gonna be like, well, I guess I just abandoned this identity and find my beloved friends, Arfen and Hyun on another account. And that's when Octopus Metty rises from the shadows. Yeah, I think it is. Like, I don't think anything's gonna happen. I 100% agree. But with how... especially with how Twitch is, I don't want to find out. Like, I know Basil's been talking about music and stuff. Like, doing covers and stuff. And... oh, I wish them best of luck. I want to do a cover too. What song do you want to do a cover of? I think you've mentioned a couple, right? Oh, there was one. Oh, I remember seeing it that you said you specifically wanted to do a cover of. Hold on. Hold on, let me drink coffee. Maybe that'll help. It did not help. I think, like, I don't know what, bad apple's in my brain? But bad apple's always in my brain. One of my patients did a banger cover of Aishite. Was it Aishite? That's also my brain for that reason. Rolling Girl! That's what it was! I knew it. I feel like you see where I was hung up on. Black and white music video. Yeah, I don't feel guilty about that one. Yeah, I agree. We're gonna skip this one because it's an ending song. I don't want to be put in that mindset quite this time. Big soft video. That's fair. That's okay. You know what? Crying doesn't mean you're weak. It means you have a heart, and that's very cool, I think. So being able to admit that you get teary-eyed at a lot of things, I think is very cool of you. Come on. Grab the ring. There you go. I haven't watched ReZero in a while. I watched a bit of the first season, but I cannot tell you, I cannot explain to you how chronically romance anime I am. Like, it's gotta have clear, like, ReZero has some, not the kind I usually watch. But I'm glad it was very good, and it had you crying. Unless it had you crying for the wrong reasons. Like, One Direct Priority. Had me crying for the wrong reasons. The season that shall not be named of Promised Neverland. I have seen Dangers in My Heart. At least there's not a second season yet. I think it got announced, right? I watched the first season. I remember enjoying it. Yeah, I'm glad. I remember enjoying it. It's not my favorite. Just because it had like a couple of like moments that kind of really didn't stick the landing for me. But I won't begrudge anyone else who likes it. I think there's worse. Yeah, may have it your favorite? Second season already came out? Okay, well, I'm just oblivious. I am so behind on anime. My favorite anime, or my favorite romance anime, is also tragically not even a romance in its first season, so I guess it's not even a romance anime. MC, remind me of me. That's fair. I think a lot of people really saw themselves in the MC. And I do think it's cool for that so many people were able to connect with it. And I'm happy so many people were able to connect with it. My favorite romance is Yono the Dawn. Which, not really a romance in its anime because it's just the prologue. But it was my favorite anime even before I read the manga, so I'm very proud of that fact. I always have to tell myself that when I realize how much I don't like the anime compared to the manga, that it was still my favorite even before I read the manga. So it's still really good. That's such a good one. I want to say, me too! It is literally just the prologue. that's in. Like, oh my gosh. And then they did the OSTs, which kind of, I know, spoiled a lot of people on Zeno backstory, which makes it hit like not nearly as hard when you get to it in the manga, because it's like 100 chapters in the manga. Anyways, I love Yona. Yona has 0 fans on this earth. I am dead. Anyways, 10th anniversary of the anime. Yay. The manga's ending soon, so maybe after the manga ends? We got a musical this past summer. A more recent romance anime I really liked was Loving Yamada, level 999. Oh, that one's so cute. I wasn't like... I did watch Apothecary Diaries! Oh my gosh, that one's gorgeous. That one's great. Loving Yamada, I wasn't like super sold on it until the confession scene, and I'm like, fuck, this is my favorite confession in all of anime, actually. I regularly go back and just like think about that scene. I'll like go to a specific episode and just watch that one scene. It's so good. Speaking of really good scenes, now I'm just gonna ramble about anime. This is what we're doing now. Do you have a favorite red flag anime? Like, it's a red flag if I like it, or if it's a red flag if somebody else like, I think the anime itself is a red flag, but it doesn't really say much about the person. Hi! Welcome! It's going pretty good. How's it going with you? My name's Metty. I usually do like cozy games, but today's first Chainmail stream. I'm kind of a beginner. I'll be honest. I've only been doing this a couple months, very sporadically. But hopefully we'll make this like a weekly thing. How are you today, Toasty? Just got off work. I'm gonna fall apart like anyone else. Oh. Are you like already home, or are you almost home? Okay, I see what you mean, Griffin. I gotta think. On the way home. Okay. Definitely get home safe and collapse into the nearest couch or bed you can see then. Get yourself tea or hot chocolate or whatever relaxing drink you got. Water, stay hydrated too. Okay, I'm converting to like... Yeah, gotta cook. Okay. Well, that's also important. Do that first. Anyway, you can just kind of turn it into any meals you got on hand that are like mostly just kind of like waiting for the thing to cook. I think that's probably gonna be... That'll at least give you some time to wind down. Thank you for the follow, that's very sweet of you. But yeah, like, the meals that, like, most of the cooking is, like, waiting for it to cook. Drag a stool or something into the kitchen. Just kind of vibe. Yeah! Sorry you didn't got interested. So yeah, this is Chainmail. Are you familiar with, like, Chainmail? And don't worry, Arifin, I didn't forget about your question. I'm just still thinking about it. already built plastic miniatures models, so not familiar. Yeah, okay. So, modern chainmail. I do LARP, so I am eventually gonna work my way up to making, like, armor and stuff. A lot of modern chainmail is just jewelry. So, like, this is a bracelet I made. Oop. Another bracelet. Literally just weaving, like, little metal rings around into each other. This is part of a belt I'm making. Here is said main piece of the belt. They got a lot of different types of weaves. Like, this is called a European 6-in-1. Each of these center rings has 6 rings going in it. Thank you. It is a hobby I have been obsessed with for a while, and I don't think it's gonna fade, which is more than I can say for most of my other hobbies. It's called a European 4-in-1. Each of these rings has 4 other rings going through it. A lot of, like, very medieval, like, fantasy type armor uses this weave. This is also just the same type of weave, but it's wrapped in a circle, so I can put it on a belt. I'm making a little bag right now for my little LARP group. Great. So yeah, we're just kind of chatting about anime right now. Yeah. This is genuinely, like, kind of a surprisingly cheap one. I was surprised at how cheap it was to get into. But I definitely feel that I'll play the Dungeons & Dragons. My partner used to play, my partner used to paint miniatures for Warhammer. She never found anyone to play with. Yeah! I love it so much. They also get, like, really cold, so, like, sensory-wise, they're very satisfying. Here. Wiggle it around. I don't know how much the mic is picking up. Surprisingly simple to learn. Again, I am a beginner, but I'm also the type of person that follows the philosophy of, if you're gonna go for a project, try to make something you're gonna be interested in, because then it'll hold your interest, even if it's gonna be hard. Arfin, do you have an answer to your question? Because I genuinely am not thinking of one. Yeah. I love her very much. We've talked about her coming on the stream, but also she should be asleep by now. I hope she is. She could probably hear me through the wall if she's not. I watched the first episode. You're a fan. Oh my gosh. Okay, why do you like it? Dumbass stared at the sun setting? No! Oh gosh. Are you okay? Splash some water in there. I don't know. Oh no. Is your vision clearing up? Okay, good. I had 2 closed rings right here. I did not need to close more. That works out. You have an answer? Okay, I'm excited. I am still thinking. About to pull up my Annie list. I want to export my Annie list and make a Medi Annie list. Yeah, no, okay. Okay, if that's the reason you like it. Not to say people can't like problematic media. I think they absolutely can. No! I love Fairy Tail. I'll be so much. Fairy Tail was one of my gateway animes. Um, I'm watching the Fairy Tail dub, the 100 Years Quest. So I'm like several episodes behind now because I'm waiting for like more episodes to come out. Because that's what I grew up on, and also I've met a couple of the English voice actors at con, so now I'm like, oh, now I want to see more of their stuff. Okay, let me check my Annie list. I need to scroll through it real quick. But I definitely remember, like, I'm sorry, I have such a horrible memory for plot. I'm finished, but the second one, yeah, everyone's got... Yeah, I agree. I have such a bad memory for plot, but I do remember I'd get angry more at Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest, but I do still like it. Fairy Tail's comfort food anime. Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest, though, that's different. Okay, getting on this. I'm doing a scroll. No, it's gonna make me log in. I have to remember my login. Okay. Do a quick scroll through of completed. Skybound Transformers comics. I'm not super familiar with Transformers. So I would love it if you told me, like, why you're excited about these ones specifically. Roll through here, I'll check back. So good, another comic book that can be added to the list that made me cry. I feel like chat is crying a lot today. Which I am so here for. Always cry. I rated School Live higher than I should have. But that's not really a red flag anime. I need to just export this and turn it into a Medi. Oh! No. Optimus Prime's my dream husband. Let's go. My red flag anime is Dog and Scissors. I'll allow that. Thank you, Ahmad. Hate this anime, but School Days, huge red flag. Yeah. That's so fair, Disney. Dog and Scissors, Bookworm gets burned into a dachshund, where a sadist favorite author starts torturing him with scissors. I've seen that one. Okay. I don't watch her. That's okay. Again, I started thinking about this before you joined, and I'm like, just now, like, I'm still scrolling. I need to catch up on some of my magical girls. Ooh. Oh, there was one magical girl show I was watching, but not really a magical girl show because it was like more of just a cuter romance, and it wasn't like magical girl romance. It just happened to have a magical girl in it. What was it called? I didn't finish it. It's still in my watching. Right? Yeah, Magical Girl and Evil Lieutenant used to be arch enemies. I need to catch up on that one. That's just always me right now. I need to catch up on that one. It was cute. I remember really liking the first couple of episodes. I watch innocent anime. Hell yeah. Again, you like what you like, and it's great. We don't shame people for liking stuff here. Unless it's like, you know, illegal or something. RFN knows this, but Toasty, I pretty much, like, with the exception of, like, a few here and there, I pretty much exclusively watch romance anime. I do remember watching School Days when I was younger. Now that you mentioned RFN, but again, I have the worst memory for plots. I only remember, like, my vague feelings. MF Ghost? If it's current, I have no idea what it is. I'm just gonna keep the keyboard on my lap for a bit. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, sequel to Initial D. That's cool. I'm gonna finish School Days. Yeah, no. That is, I think, the point. That's very cool, Toasty. Run 14. Okay, so yeah, it's still going on. Love cars. Heck yeah. That's not closed, that's gonna bug me. Conan? There's 900 episode mark. We're watching Conan as a kid. There's one song that I really liked that I cannot remember the name of right now. That every time I looked it up, like, it told me it was like from a different thing, and one of the times it came up it was like from Conan, I swear. Too much brain can't handle Conan. Give me my love of Moonlight Sonata. Oh, you do really like Moonlight Sonata. Oh, I'm glad to know where that came from. Fen lore. Too much, my brain can't handle Conan. I'm really excited for One Piece 6-month break. Not because I watch One Piece, but I'm really excited for all the posts about people trying to catch up at least to the One Piece baby. If you're not aware, there on TikTok there is a baby that's been watching one episode of One Piece since it was born. Hello! Welcome to the chat. Asking for a friend. Can I call you Askin? More episodes of One Piece. Jesus. My name's Metty. I do cozy gaming and chainmail now. This is my first chainmail stream, but I want to do it weekly. Askin. Okay, cool. How are you today? Detective Conan has more episodes of One Piece. Yeah. But does it have a baby that's been watching one episode since its birth? I'm not at the right count. I was like, oh, I haven't been counting, but also I'm not at the right spot yet. Good, doing a crud ton of— aw, rip. Paperwork sucks, man. Oh! What a way to learn about death. What a way. I don't— oh no! That is tragic, Toasty, I'm sorry. What a way to learn. Through a long anime. I messed it up again. You can see right there where they're all these center rings are going one way. All these center rings are going one way, and this one goes whoop. The way we fix that is we go push them through, and now it lays right. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14! That should be good. Unless I did everything wrong. I'm pretty sure it's 14, but I swear it's like changing every time. But also last time I did make it the right length, I just put it on wrong. I got desensitized to it. Death or paperwork? Both. Yeah. These are I am a farm kid, so I also got desensitized to it at a young age, I will be entirely honest. But if your reasons are different, that is also pressing. It's the same job that for me. Oh. What kind of job do you do? Military, gotcha. Thank you for your service for whichever country you are serving in. For whatever reasons you happen to go with it. My toxic masculinity makes me not watch anime, but the one tiny bit of it that still says I want to do what makes you happy, Toasty. Also, nothing's more masculine than taking your interest by the horns and just watching whatever the fuck you want. I felt I had to be very masculine for a lot of years. So I repressed a lot of my desires to like like a lot of things I do like now, and all it did was like delay me from things that made me happy and that I knew would make me happy at the time. Going to a Gamescom tomorrow? I don't play games. Why are you going? Are you going like with people to support him? Your friends are? Okay. That's very sweet of you to support your— oh, peer pressure. It's still very sweet of you to support your friends. I hope you find something there that makes you happy. That, you know, makes it feel like less of a waste of time. I've never been to a Gamescom, so I don't quite know what other non-game things there might be there. I don't support any of them! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I do support. Oh. Your friends? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. They're very silly best friends. Okay. You meant that jokingly, I presume, then? The blacklisted part? Oh! Okay. Well... Oh gosh. Hold on. I messed everything up. Oh gosh. It didn't drop on the floor! We don't have the start account. Gotcha. Okay, come on. Here we go. There we go. I am figuring it out. Oh, we had a question going around earlier, Toasty, and asking if you're still here. If not, that's okay. What's your favorite animal? We had a lot of questions going around earlier. Animal, yeah. I'm still trying to think of an answer besides pigeon, because I'm 90% sure I said pigeon because it's like in top 5. But I've also been talking about pigeons a lot, so that's probably why I got bumped up to the top 1 slot. Snakes and lizards. Snakes are so cool. Okay, lizards. Okay, I understand. RFN, you said like cats and dogs and bears, right? Copping out by picking a cajillion. And wolves. Okay, I'm sorry, I forgot wolves. Geckos are so cute. I love geckos. Yeah. I love snakes so much. Danger noodles. So true. I want a snake one day. But that will be a one-day thing. I want to give them the proper environment. That costs money. I double check. No, it did switch. Stream Cafe. We'll switch to their other album. Here we go. Okay, after I think this link, or not this row, we are done with the back of this bag. And I get to figure out how to, like, I think a front is just gonna be another plate. It's gonna be a slightly smaller plate. And we just attach it along the way. I think. Metty Chainmail streams, where she figures how the Chainmail live. I've never done a, like, bag. I've only done jewelry so far. Even then, that's a, like, very bulky big jewelry. Oh, I'm sorry not to focus as much. That's not good. Yeah, we might have to call it after I attach this row. So it's just still a couple more minutes. But I am losing my focus on ring closures. I don't want to, like, a weak piece, especially here at the bottom, because this, well, I guess either side could be the bottom. I don't want to have, like, a piece that's just gonna fall apart, you know? That's not what I want. That's not the point of a bag. There. Maybe next week we make the front where I work on belt. That's the idea. These sheets I feel like take so long. I feel like I could bang out a bracelet if I am. Which I'm not complaining. It's very, very cool that, like, sheet takes this long. I think so much of the time it's just connecting the pieces, it feels like. But before this session, like, I just did like this much. And I, like, whenever I got, like, the urge, I would just add, like, a little bit. It doesn't hang. Oh, it hangs like you're supposed to hang it like this, I think. Yeah, okay. This is not how this camera set up. But yeah, you would if you were like hang it on a body, you would hang it like that way. This way, because then it gets like all skinny. It's all skinny at the bottom. The grabby. Anyways. Yeah, I think this... You're right, Fen. During the stream, we've, like, doubled. It is... Wow. One size. And we got enough room to go, like, cover up around the edges, too. Yeah, our little belt loop. I love designing things on the fly. Ooh. And that's why I like chainmails, because I can't just kind of get away with designing things on the fly. If I need to change things, I can just remove them. Hell yeah. Yeah. But yeah. We did a chainmail stream, guys. I've been so excited for this for so long. Like, even before I started, like, streaming at all, I was like, I gotta do chainmail streams. I gotsta. And I did! We're gonna try to do this weekly. It gives me, like, a focus session, like, to just chainmail, which is nice. And it actually moves me closer to... I think this does a better job of my main goal in VTubing, and that's training myself just to talk more and, like, practice talking. So... I am very happy with how this happened, how this worked out. Yeah, next week we'll do another chainmail session. There's something wrong here. Hold on. Oh no, I noticed something wrong at the early stages here. Hold on, we're fixing this first. Okay, so... I think. Yeah. Right here. Right here. This one. Right here. Went through the middle ring. Instead. That's not okay, we're fixing that first. And then we'll end stream. Good street shape the vibes. Thank you, Ben. That makes me very happy. Okay. Fix this. Because I think this might be why it's kind of hanging weirdly. It's this one ring. The one ring, to roll them all, and destroy my hopes and dreams. There. There we go. Now I think it's to the right places. Book my thoughts with the one ring lady. Good. There we go. That's better. Still kind of hanging weirdly, but not as bad. I think it's just hanging normally now. Okay, one last inspect. Just to make sure everything's above board and OSHA's not gonna come after my ass. Alright. There we go. Little spell book bag back completed. Even though now my only spell is... Well, no, I still have to learn Resurrect. Okay. That one's still really long. I still need a spellbook for that because I cannot... So many words. It's like a whole poem. It's like a whole poem. I can't do poem. They did Thornton heal. We take those. Alright. Ugh. Whew. Put the heat back on. No way. It's kind of eh. Thank you for coming to the stream that has given me many anxiety and excitement over the past few months. I am very happy with how this worked out. It's given me a lot of practice doing, like, trying to keep things in frame. Sorry if I took it out of frame too many times. Whoops. Feel free to leave scathing reviews. Okay, hold on, I'm still talking with my hands. Feel free to leave scathing reviews on my Twitter or Blue Sky about how to improve the stream, because I think this is going to be a stream format I'm very interested in improving. But thank you all so much for coming. Like, I am genuinely so happy with how this turned out and how this was so fun. This genuinely was. Chainmail makes me so giddy, and I'm so happy I got to share it with y'all. And thank you all so much for coming. So, on that note, I hope you have a good evening, or good night, or good morning, or good afternoon. Whatever it may be in your part. That's the wrong thing. There we go. Whatever it may be in your part of the world. Thank you so much for stopping by at my Chainmail stream. We will have one next week. Maybe Thursdays just become Chainmail day. Thursday nights. Maybe I like that. If I have every Thursday off, it's the only day I consistently have off. So having it just be Chainmail day might be nice. We will think about it. Alright. Have good night, have good rest. You too. I'm going to take a note out of your book and probably do some ramen because my throat. Ah. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for coming by. Ramen good. Yeah. Bye bye.